Hello, good evening. The news bulletin in English. Air Seychelles senior staff welcomed the Minister of Transport, Ports and Civil Aviation, Veronique Laporte, this morning. The minister met with the heads of each department in a meeting where they addressed several issues on the company. There were also a presentation on the company on new developments where the minister said she will continue to work closely with the team to ensure that Air Seychelles remains successful in its endeavor. In the afternoon, the minister visited different sections of the airport. She has listened to several concerns and the progress made. The minister said that the well-being of staff is very important to increase productivity in the workplace. The Minister for Employment and Human Resources Planning, Edith Alexander, is getting officers of the Pralin and Ladig Employment Office ready for the changes she is going to bring as of next month. We met her and her delegation on her visits on Pralin. She was accompanied by Special Advisor Veronique Boisson and the Principal Secretary for Labor Relations and Regulations, Steve Monet. There were discussions about the upcoming changes and how the ministry can help them achieve its plan for 2026. Victoria Health Clinic, situated at Anse-Étoile, is the first private clinic in Seychelles to have its own MRI. An MRI is a medical scan that uses strong magnets and radio waves to take clear pictures of the inside of a human body. This type of MRI machine is the only one in Seychelles available. It is more open and freer compared to a closed MRI that we are normally used to at the hospital. This facility is one that will strengthen collaboration with the Ministry of Health, where it will improve the capacity to detect diseases and enable faster and more effective treatment. It was in a ceremony that the President of Seychelles, Dr. Patrick Emini, officially opened the facility. In his speech, President Emini expressed that this service represents progress and a deep commitment to respond to the needs of the people in the country.
As a doctor, I understand the importance of innovations like this, and I know firsthand the difference that timely and accurate diagnostics can make in a patient's life. An open MRI is not just a technological upgrade. It is comfort for patients who struggle with traditional scanners, especially those who are claustrophobic like me. This new technology will bring relief to our wider healthcare system, and by expanding our diagnostic capacity within the private sector, we ease pressure on existing services and provide citizens with more options, shorter waiting times, and better access to essential imaging. When private institutions invest in modern equipment, the benefits ripple across the whole nation. What we celebrate today is also a reflection of Seychelles' direction. Every new innovation, whether in the public or private sphere, pushes us closer to our shared goal of a healthier, stronger, and more resilient nation.
The President of Seychelles, Dr. Patrick Emini, will make an official visit to the United Arab Emirates from December 6th to 11th, 2025. The trip comes at the invitation of UAE President Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan. President Emini will travel with First Lady Veronique Emini and the Minister for Foreign Affairs and Diaspora, Barry Ford. State House says the visit aims to strengthen long-standing ties between Seychelles and the UAE with a focus on deepening diplomatic cooperation and the boosting of mutual prosperity. 10 rehabilitation professionals from Seychelles Health Services have completed training in sign language, enabling them to communicate more effectively with patients who are deaf or had hard or of hearing. The certificates were presented during a ceremony organized by the Seychelles Deaf Association held at the Ministry of Education in Montfleury. The event forms part of activities marking the association's 20th anniversary. The anniversary celebrations run from 29th November to 7th December, and will conclude with a final commemorative march scheduled in Os Soje, Takamaka this Sunday. The Department of Family, in collaboration with the UNFPA, organized a workshop on how to report gender-based violence. Several journalists from different media houses attended the workshop, and they have had the opportunity to address several issues regarding violence. The organizer of the workshop says that they have learned different sensitive terms and how to report on them to protect survivors of such acts, and to report more often to prevent this topic from remaining a stigma in society. And with this, we've come to the end of this bulletin. Rendezvous at 8 for the news bulletin in Creole.